Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a full face of e.l.f. and I already did this video on my French channel, so it's not a first impressions kind of deal, but I still wanted to do a different look than my French channel using similarly the same products because I didn't buy a huge amount of things, but I bought enough to do a full face. I do want to say that from my French channel, I found out that this is obviously not my skin tone, even in the bottle, but I could not tell in the stores. So this is a really dark shade for me. So I think it will be a full face of e.l.f. I do like this foundation. I just wish it was my proper shade. So I'm gonna mix in another foundation. So disclaimer, it's not a full face except, well, it is a full face except for this. There'll be just like an additional product. I'm going to start off with the primer that I have, and this is the Face Primer Poreless. It's the pink one, and it smells like eucalyptus. Alright, so that's done. I feel like this is a nice product. It kind of just like glides on very nicely. Alright, so I guess it's time for the dreaded foundation. It is good though. Okay, so I chose to mix in my Bobbi Brown SPF 15. I really like this foundation as well. It's like the lightest one I have, so although it's not very light. I don't know why I always think I'm darker than I am. So I'm gonna go for... I've got some nail issues, you guys. I don't know what's going on, but my shellac is just like coming off. Really disappointing. Okay, anyways, so I'm gonna put one whole pump of the e.l.f. Oh, it's so dark. That's ridiculous. Can't believe I bought this one. So I'm gonna get a full pump of that and then add a bit of the Bobbi Brown, which is practically empty, so I have to tip the bottle. And I did buy the e.l.f. sponge, but I don't like sponges. I've never liked sponges. I tried the Beauty Blender, didn't like it. Gave this one a chance, didn't like it. I don't get it. It just sucks up all the product. I really don't like it. I'm not using that. I'm going to use, what is this? A Zoeva blended buffer, whatever. Really well. The look I did on my French channel, my gosh, I had no idea it was like way too dark. And I wanted to use just e.l.f. products, like I didn't know what to do. It was a mess. Yeah, what I liked about the e.l.f. foundation was that it has like a natural finish. So not full coverage, so don't be expecting that if you're looking to buy it. But I definitely like it for a day-to-day wear. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to move on to my concealer. This was the highlighter and concealer duo thing. I'm going to start with the concealer side. I feel like the coverage of this isn't very good, so I'm going to pile it on. I definitely have other drugstore concealers that I prefer, but they are not cruelty free, and that's one of the benefits of getting e.l.f. products. You know they're cruelty free, whereas a lot of other brands from the drugstore are not cruelty free. They're actually encouraging it and hurting animals, which is definitely not fun, and it's not guilty free makeup application, which is what I prefer. But I'm only transitioning now, so I do still have products and I will use those products up that are not cruelty free, but I'm definitely making a conscious effort to try and only buy cruelty free makeup from here on out. And now I'm going to use the highlighter side. I don't really know where to put this stuff. Like I'll put some on my eyes as like a primer. And I guess under the brow bone, because you will highlight there eventually. In the inner corner. Sorry, it sounds like I'm out of breath. Yeah, and I'll put some down the bridge of my nose. So I'm looking into like new music, because I don't know, I feel like I don't like anything right now. Could you guys let me know what you're listening to? Like, what's your favorite song of the moment? Because I'm in dire need of some music inspo or whatever. I like the new Lana Del Rey song called Love. It's good. It's not as good as some of her other songs, but it's good, you know? So I've been listening to that, but that's basically it. Like one song. I'm gonna set that. This is the, what is this called? It's soft luminance. It's, I think, an HD powder or something like that. There is good. Oh, maybe laugh lines. This is a good way to stop the creasing from happening. Oof, now it's like everywhere. Okay, that looks nice. While that is baking, I'm going to use the eyebrow kit. This is in the shade Dark, and one side is powder, one side is gel, which I really like. One thing I hate though, because I did like this product a lot, I didn't like this little brush. How small is that? My fingers can't even hold it. I feel like an ogre or something. But anyway, I'm gonna use the gel side to fill in like 3/4 of the eyebrow. I'm not gonna do the front. So let's do that. That gel is so smooth to apply. I just love it. It's a nice brow product. So with the other side of this little brush thing, I'm going to use the powder, which is just like a lighter color. It's like a lighter brown. And I was like, what am I gonna do with this? But I actually use it to gently fill in the front, and it doesn't look as harsh. I like big bushy brows though, so that's what I'm going for. You guys can do whatever you want, but I just like when they're huge like this. Caterpillars. Look. I'm actually now going to remove this powder stuff. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'll show you the palette that I got. It's like neutral, no, Necessary Nudes is what they call it, and it looks like this. It was a fine palette, like they're fine, like the colors are fine. I'll kind of like swatch them for you. It's a fine neutral palette. There's some shimmery shades and there's some matte shades, and it also comes with a highlighter, and yeah, they're just like fine. I have a bunch of other palettes though, so I could have done without it, but I did want to do a full look using only their products. So I will do that again today, but I'm not going to use what they encourage you to use. So when you buy it, it comes with like a clear plastic, and it says highlight, base, lid, crease, line. That's what they're proposing you do. I'm not going to do that today. I will use the base color, which is like the matte beige, and just get that all over everywhere for starters. But I'm not going to do what they say. So I'm going to go with the darker shimmery shade that they say is for the crease. I'm going to get that all over my lid and pack it on. And I'm actually going to use the lighter shade as the blending color for the crease. Like, I want this to look smoky enough. I'm going to use that same color that I put all over my lid, the darker shimmery shade, and get that on the bottom of my lashes. Like, bring it pretty heavily down. I'm going to use that same fluffy brush that I was using just before, which is actually an e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to blend it a little. Kind of like a dead girl look. If you guys watch HRH Collection, she's quite a personality. Like, sometimes I don't agree with what she says or the way she portrays herself, but I definitely watch her videos because they are entertaining. Okay, so I'm gonna go back with an angle brush, pretty small, and kind of darken both lash lines. Like that. And then top as well. But we will be putting gel liner in a bit. Next I'm going to do that wing liner, and this is what it is. It came with a little brush. I want to throw it out as well because it went horribly. It goes really, really bad. I'm going to use this is a Sephora one. Okay, so that's the liner. It's not perfect, but I don't really care for that kind of stuff anyways. Let's talk about mascara because this is a terrible mascara. I will use it just to show you guys. I'll use it on one side and I'll use something else on the other, okay? Just to show the difference. And I'll pack this on to like show you. No. Okay, so see, I can't get any more on the top lashes. It just keeps coming up short. Can you see how much? Can you guys see? I don't even know how long you guys, if you can see how long they are. So they're like this. On the other side, I'm going to use Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is probably my favorite mascara. That one or Urban Decay Perversion are my fave. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex side. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but I can. I don't know if it's as visible on camera than it is in person, but for sure there is a difference. And I don't know, I think mascara is like the one thing you can definitely splurge on. So that's that. So that's it for the eyes. I'm gonna leave them like this. I definitely think this side looks fuller, maybe because this is just like a lengthening mascara and this kind of does both volumize and lengthen. So I don't know. Next, I'm going to move on to my bronzer, blush, and highlighter. This bronzer highlighter duo is what I'm going to use to bronze and highlight. Oh, wow. It's called Baked Highlight and Bronzer. Wow. And the color is Bronzed Glow. So I'm going to go into the brown shade. I don't want to pick up both. I just want the brown shade for now. And kind of get that going into the cheeks, the temples, jawline, get it on the sides of the nose because I want the top to be highlighted, and under the nose is where I usually do it. Wow, that put too much. I'm gonna try to remove some. Okay, that's fine. So now I'm going to choose a blush. I think I'm actually gonna go with this. Well, actually, wait, let me explain the product. This is a blush palette and it's the light one. I'm gonna use with the darker, more orangey shade. I don't really know. Or actually, no, I don't want that. What do I want? I want this bottom one. I'm gonna go with the bottom pink one. And I'm going to use a brush. Get that. I really like this. I like both of these products, the highlighter bronzer and the blush palette. This is one of the products that I had prior to deciding to film this, and I had been using it. Okay, so there's the blush. Might look like a lot, but I'm gonna get some highlighter on there and then blend everything together. So I'm now using the highlighter, like I was saying, duh. I'm getting it up on my cheekbones. On both sides, duh. On the nose, the end of my nose, the bridge of my nose. I also like to go on the temples just to get some natural shine out. I'll use my finger to get the corners done here. I'm actually gonna put some on my brow too, like the brow bone. And I like this nose highlight. I'm pretty obsessed with nose highlighting, like a lot of people are, but I don't know, it just looks so cute. Maybe this is a bit too much though. Let's move on to lip products. I bought one lip shade, which is a fine shade, like I'm not obsessed with it. But I want to talk about the exfoliator that I bought. It's like a lipstick, but it's got like granulated sugar in it or something. You just rub it on your lips, remove it. I really like it actually. I was like skeptical at first, but like it's a good product. What I really didn't like out of this stuff for the lips I bought is this e.l.f. Plumper and Primer Duo Stick thing. Look at this thing, okay? This is supposedly the primer. I don't even know how to use it. When I wiped it on my lips, look what happens. Can you see that? It's like a white, like beige-ish gunk. And then you're supposed to put your lipstick on top of that. I really don't get it because the lipstick shade is just completely like changed from it. So I don't know what they expect us to do with it. Maybe I should look up some videos because obviously I'm not using it the right way if I really dislike it this much, and it was just a mess. I do like the plumper side. That was the primer side. I do like the plumper side. You just wipe it on your lips. My cat's here. You guys want to see her? Her name's Buffy. This is she. Oh my god, she's just like a black fur ball. There we go.
Buffy, baby girl. Hi.
Yeah, the plumper side, it's basically cinnamon that makes it plump. It's like those candied Valentine's Day hearts, where it kind of burns but kind of good. That's what it is, and I actually like that side. The shade that I bought is Natural, it's called. It's more pinkish than what I would like. I feel like it washes out my lips a little. So this is the look that I came up with for my all e.l.f. makeup look, except for, as we know, the bit of foundation that was from another brand. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. So this is my other cat, Mao. They all want to get in the video. You guys love the makeup video? They're so weird. The other one's right here too. They're crazy. Okay, enough cat lady, stop. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Please leave comments, critiques, requests, anything like that in the comment section below. And yeah, I already said I'll see you next time. Bye.